Right, I am back with another unboxing video, and this time we have got the Haunted Hallows LED Haunted Halloween Post. It's 150 height by 30 dimension centimeters. The box is a bit beat up because I think it was the last one that they had on the shelf. It looks a bit, say beat up. I'd get out of the way, Dash, if I was you. A minute. Right, we've got the instructions fell out. So we've got the instructions. So we're going to open it up. It's got a bit... like the polystyrene got broke. So, see if the... sorry, I've tipped you all over. Right, sorry about that. So we're going to see if it's any good first. I got this from the range and it costs $49.99, I think. Yeah. So we've got a white box, which is the plug. So we've got a plug. So then we've got a pole, another pole, and then we've got the main. Looks okay. Doesn't look damaged. I think it just might be the box. So we've got the main Halloween thing. It's got a nice witch inside. It looks quite good, to be honest. Then we got a bit that goes on top, and then we got the base with the bit that the plug goes into. Ooh, that made it worse. So we've got the base with the lead in. If I do go off, it's probably because I haven't got enough memory, and I may have to do it in two parts, or so many parts. So we've got Happy Halloween sign, and then we've got the bit that goes, I guess that goes on top. Right, so that's it. That's all that's in there. Nothing else inside. So, right, we'll start building it up and seeing what it's like. So we'll put that. So normally I can do it without the instructions. But it looks easy enough. So we've got to put the lantern. We've got a fit stand with screws. So where's the screws? We've got that bit there. Right, we got the plug. You know what? I think the screws are missing. We've got a clip. In there? No. Usually they are somewhere around. Looks like we're missing the screws. We should have 7 screws. So I'm gonna maybe have to do this another video. Definitely no screws in the bottom of the box again. Oops, plastic. No. Oop. Any screws in there? No. They didn't fall out when I picked them up. Right. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to come back when I found some screws and then make it up. Really, they should have given me a discount because there's no screws and the box was beat up. But I got charged the same price. And I didn't really check it while I was there. So I guess I could make half of it up. And then when I get the screws, finish it off. So we got the two, we can put the two poles together. 4 lamp poles. So fit the screws, take the B connector through the first pole and fit the only thing we need the screws for are for the base. It's for this, it's for the, that isn't, oops, that isn't for the top bit, that is for what that sits on. So that's what we need the screws for, is to screw that into place. So we could make it up and then make it up like this, and then it's just a question of trying to keep it sat in place. So we can do that, and then when we get the screws, so it looks easy enough. Right, so we got this pole, we got this pole. Screws into there. Right, so that screws into there. So that's one pole. Right, and then that screws onto the end of there. I think it should do. Unless I put the wrong end of the pole. Now we can't get it off. Oh, that comes off, so we could, in theory, you know what? It doesn't screw into there very well, does it? Right, let's try the other end. Well, that'll do. It doesn't look like it screws right up. Anyway, we'll put that on there. We'll put that up there. And then we can put... Where's it gone? Ooh! Right, where's the cone bit? We've got a clip. Right, we're missing the... There it is. Excuse me. Right. This screws on top of there. I think. The trouble is, I don't like these things because you've got the threads go and whatever. Anyway, that goes on there. And then that, because it so say threads through there. Thread that through there. Oh. And then that screws. All these fiddly screw on bits. I said it's easy, but it's trying to keep it all so it's all screws. Right, there we go. So there we go. We got one lantern up that's a bit top heavy. So we got the base bit and we got the sign. So the sign uses this clip to go in. I think it goes in this way. Yeah, I think what it does. Yeah, there you go. So what you do is it goes round the top bit. So we turn that round, right, and then that sits on there like so, and then you clip that into there. So there you go. Right, So the only thing we gotta do is get some screws to put in the base, and we're done. Oh, and then we got this plug here. What are you two doing? Don't get in the way in a minute. Ain't got no food, not at the moment. In a bit. Good boys. Right. So we're taking that plug out. Quite a long plug. So we got this on here, which that goes into there. There's a plug on there that goes into there, and then we got this one, which I believe threads through. There we go. So we got to take that. Right. So we take this. And I believe I'm going to have to unscrew this. For a minute. I'll tell you what I should do. I'll tell you what I need to do. Make my life a lot easier. Should have done this the first way round. Right. I don't know whether you can actually unplug it. Right, what we'll do is we'll thread this through, because this is the longer one. Right. The only problem is it keeps like wanting to go back down. Out of the way, Stripey. This is a good boy. Right, we're getting there. We are kind of, there we go. Right. Nearly. It's caught on. Oh, bollocks. Excuse my language. It's just come flying back out. See, it's one of these kind of fiddly things. It's easy to do, but it can take, you've got to thread all these wires through and everything else. Ah, there it is. Right, you got it this time. Right, so we'll put that down there. Right, that's the plug. So we've threaded that through there, and then we've got to thread. Then we've got to thread it through this other pole. Oh, go on through. Go on. Right. Where is it? Not wanting to go through very well. Go on. Choose something. What it does, it's not wanting to stuck on the side. Ah, there it is. Right, I got it. Right. Now what you do is you put that on there, and then screw that round. Right, so we thread that through there, and then this goes into this end. Two pinned. Make sure it's the right way. Should only fit one way anyway. There we go. And then you got a bit of screws around to keep it in place. Oh. And then you say you've got all these fiddly wires and everything, and you need to thread that back through there. Oh, go on. In. Right. I'm going to drop it. And that just slots in there because I've already... Right, there we go. Come on, Dash, out of the way, please. Good boy. Right, so the only thing, as I said, that we've got a problem with is the screws for the base. because otherwise it's just gonna topple over. But I'm just gonna sell it all up for now, and then find some screws and screw the base in. I'm just trying to get the plug because the plug was right. Let's move that over there. See, move. Anyway, right. Let's get all this sorted. Let's get all this moved. Right, let's get all this moved a minute. Stuff's just falling over. Right. So what? Oops. That's it. That's it. Break it. Right. We'll thread that through the base. Oop. So I can sit that on there. Okay. Right. So we'll have a look now. Let's see if the cats can knock it over. Probably they will, but there we go. Right. So we'll plug it in. There we go. If you can see it very well. Yeah, that's quite cool. I don't know if you can see it very well because I can't turn the camera around. But there you go. That is my Halloween LED haunted Halloween post. I'll do it in a minute. I'll turn and say the only thing is with the base I need to put some screws in, and that's it. As you can hear it, and it moves around. All the bats. Sorry, with the camera, it's not very good. I know. I do apologise. All the bats and everything. I'll do a proper. I'll do another video in a minute, and I'll just do a video of that with the camera flip round with it working. So all in all, we'll unplug that for a minute so I can talk. So all in all, except for the screws being missing, the box being beat up, I give that product actually. I'll give that product a 9.5. Say the only problem was with the screws missing. The box beating up really doesn't bother me because it's it's part of just it's not the actual product itself. Now Fidgets decided to get in the box anyway. So yeah, with the screws just being missing, I'll give it a 9 out of 5. It's a great product. It's the last one they had, so I don't know. I got it from the range, and I got it for 44. It's on the box, the price. $49.99. They could have done me a bit of. I forgot to ask them. They could have dropped the price of it with a box beat up, but there you go. But as I said, it was the last one. I don't know whether the range, because I got it from the range. I don't know whether they're going to have any more in stock. But yeah, I thought about it. I've got a Christmas one as well, an LED musical single snowing lantern that I'm going to do an unboxing on maybe later on. They had a double one, which was, well, that one's $49.99 for a single. For the double, it was like nearly 100 quid. And there was a great big scenery set as well I was looking at, which was $199.99. Again, it's all right getting all these things, but if you can't afford it, I got the lanterns because I thought Halloween that'll be good to go out. That'll be good for indoors or wherever. And the Christmas one, just thought it'd be a bit of fun, really. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling on. I'm going to get off. I'm going to say flip the camera around and I'll take a video of the Halloween lantern working so you can all see it properly. And I will see you when I do the Christmas one. Bye-bye.